I'm a bit fascinated by the defense and was asking the coach a bit about that. Are you guys, there's no dispute about your offensive game. Did you sort of at some point come to realize that if this team's going to advance deep into the tournament, that you had to get the defensive game together? Tell me that, first of all, assuming that's a yes, what have you done? Are you focusing a lot now on defense?
Yeah, that's been our focus all year, I think, on defense. And I think, sometimes things just start to click. And I think really after that last SC game, the one before this, we kind of talked about it as a team and really just buckled down. And like you said, if we want to make a run in the tournament, that's what our staple has to be. We got to get better on defense. And I think if you look at every game from the last SC game, we've gotten better on defensive end. I mean, the stats won't lie to you. So outside of about 20 minutes against Oregon, we've been playing really good defense.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think that last SC game when we played them at their place, we had a team meeting in the locker room after, just talking about what it was going to take for us to make strides and put a run together in March. And yeah, I think it was just about defensive intensity, just being aggressive on the defensive end and knowing what we have to do. And I think that was huge for us going forward defensively.
How gratifying was it for you guys to win by a margin like this, and how fun was it those last few minutes?
It was special, definitely. Against a team like that, where, as I was saying before, it is our rival. I mean, it's so much fun just to be able to get a win like that in the last 4 minutes where we're pretty much making every shot. I mean, that's incredible, really. I'm like I said, I think we're really ecstatic after this win, but now it's just about getting 2 more wins on this road against Arizona next week.
Yeah, Bryce, I noticed. I was just asking Coach about it. After you made the layup and fell down, you snarled. You actually had that. It was almost a little Kobe Bryant face in you. And he says he's seen that from you before. What's going through your mind?
Kobe Bryant face. That's, man, I'll take it. But yeah, I mean, that's just
Pretty ugly face, but yeah.
right. Yeah. I mean, yeah. But yeah, it's just one of those things. You get on a roll, and I love this game so much. I'm so passionate about the game of basketball and UCLA and everything that's happened to me in my 4 years here, that when I get it going for my team and I know I'm helping my team win, I don't know, it's just what happens to my face. I don't know if one day it's going to get stuck like that or what, but it's just something that I do.
Bryce, in the last couple minutes, you guys pushed a 20-point lead into a 30-point blowout. Was that trying to send an extra message at the end of the game?
I don't know. I mean, I think, when you're up 20 with a couple minutes left, a lot of times you kind of take your foot off the pedal, but that's what this team has learned to not do. We've had games where we've been up 20 in the second half before, and then games have been cut closer. So we were just trying to put together a full 40 minutes, and that was our goal. That's our goal every single game, and I think tonight we finally did that really well.
Over to you guys, right? For both of you guys, can you speak a little bit to the kind of glue that Lonzo's been for you guys, and just how developed he is at such a young age at this level?
Yeah, I think obviously, being a projected top 3 or 4 pick, everybody knows how talented he is, but what people don't realize, I think, is just how much he does for the team off the court, from being kind of the life of the party and just being a goofy kid and a normal guy, a guy that has 500, 600 Instagram followers and all the fans and hype he has around him. He could easily be a cocky dude, a bad dude, but that's one of the nicest, most genuine dudes I know. So for him to be the person he is and be the talent he is, that's what's really been special.
Now that the streak against USC is over, how much did it bother you guys these last 2 years? I mean, was it just a losing streak, or did it really matter, and were you kind of ticked off while this was going on?
I mean, yeah, it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun losing 4 times in a row or whatever it was, but each time they came around, we just tried to execute our game plan and try to fix what we didn't do in the past game. But sometimes it happens in college basketball. A team gets your number, and matchups are hard to do, and sometimes they get the better of you for a couple times. And credit to them, they've been a really good basketball team over the last couple of years. So it was a good win for us tonight.
How much fun were those last few minutes? You guys were making kind of like highlight play after highlight play, and obviously kind of turning an easy win into a rout like that.
It was a lot of fun. I mean, anytime you're playing a rival like that, and you're up big at the end, and it just gets a lot more fun. I mean, the whole game was a ton of fun, though, for all of us, so it was just a good win.
TJ, Coach credited Lonzo's improvement on defense individually as being contagious. Is that something you can speak to in the last few games if you guys have kind of picked it up defensively?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Lonzo stepped up big time on both ends, but especially defensively as of recent. And it's definitely contagious, just like his unselfishness is contagious. Yeah, on the defensive end, when he's getting into people, it just builds on everyone else, and everyone wants to get down, get in the stance, talk, and just get these stops.
Lonzo, this one's for you. There's about 3 minutes left, and they'd cut it to 5. You guys go on a little 6-0 spurt, and coach is out there high-fiving you guys near the logo, and then right before half, you hit that 3 as well. That huge run at the end was obviously big, but before that, you guys were able to get some distance there between you and USC. How big was it to go into the locker room, feeling some momentum and feeling like, hey, let's go out in the second half and finish this?
Yeah, it helped a lot. You know, playing a rival, we know they're going to come out hard. And the focus was to get double-digit lead before halftime. That's what we did. And as you saw, it carried over to the second half.
Lonzo, you guys had struggled against the zone at USC earlier in the year. What changed for you tonight?
Just practice, you know. We've been playing against zone for the last couple of weeks. So we've just been working on it in practice. And credit to Coach Alfred, all the rest of the staff helping us out. And as you saw today, you know, just because of practice, it helped us a lot.
You guys have had a lot of pockets of success this season. Right now, 5-0 in February. Is this the best basketball you guys have played all season?
Yeah, you know, going into March, we gotta hit our strides now. And Coach always says February sets up March, so that's what we're trying to do.
I was asking Coach, two of your teammates before, that this concept about the defense that has, in the minds of some, improved greatly. Do you feel that you're focusing more on that now? Do you feel that defense is something you have to be strong on to make a deep run in the tournament? And has this defense changed in the past few weeks?
Yeah, you know, guys' attitudes, I have to start with that. You know, everybody wants to get down and guard now. And we know we can score anybody in the country. Once we guard, you know, we're a hard team to beat.
Yeah, I mean, just bouncing off what he said, we're just as good as anyone in the country in transition, if not better. So when we do get those stops, it just excels our transition even more. So we're looking at that even more as well, just when we do get stops, just to get out and run.
Alonzo, over here. A little bit off the beaten path. Can you just personally talk about what this period is like for you with your brothers doing what they're doing back in high school and kind of, you know, you doing what you're doing? How much are you able to keep an eye on what they're doing and just how fun is this period for you?
Yeah, you know, I see a lot of videos of them. I can't really make the games because, you know, I'm doing my stuff here. But, you know, one word that comes to mind, I'm just proud of them. I'm proud that they can carry the ship when I left. You know, credit to both of them. And then as far as me here, just trying to have fun and live it up while I'm here.
TJ, are those prescription?
Yeah.
Yes?
No. What's up?
Yes?
No.
Also, why do you think you guys were able to attack their zone better tonight than you were in January?
Like I said, just practice. You know, we've been throwing it in practice, going against it every day. First time we played them, we were just playing man in practice the whole time. So now we're used to it, and it just helped a lot on the floor.
TJ, this is an off-the-wall question, but my producer told me that Lonzo's pops was interviewed during the game today, and earlier in the week he said he was as good as Steph or could be better, and now he's saying that he's already better than him. I'm not going to ask you or put either of you guys on the spot for that, but when you play with him, is there a guy in the NBA that you feel like his game can compare to? And if not, just what does he bring to this team for you guys?
I don't think you can compare him to anyone playing basketball right now. He does so many things, and he's so good at so many different things that it's hard to compare him to just one person. But it's just he's so much fun to play with, so easy to play with. He makes the game easier for you in so many ways, and he's just a winner and competes on every play, and he's just very easy to play with. UCLA,